Man, summer flew by, huh? How exciting is this that we're back for year 2?
I know, I'm excited. I'm surprised you made it back for season 2, actually.
You can't quit me.
I tried my hardest to.
I'm not going anywhere, especially not when I get an unlimited supply of these bad boys.
Yeah, what are you rocking there?
I've got an iced pumpkin spice latte. How about you?
I got a pumpkin cream cold brew. Very nice. Very nice.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. But hey, season 2, how about our first guest, right? Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney. I mean, you can't get any bigger than those two guys, right?
Yeah.
That's like Hollywood. And
I think those are fun guys.
obviously they're on Hollywood time.
Yeah, they're a little late.
Like, where
What
are
time
these
is
guys?
it?
It's like, we're noonish.
Yeah, they would never survive on TC time.
They would not. They would get fined a lot. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, here we go. Phone ring. Ooh, it says Hollywood. It's gotta be Ryan Reynolds, right?
Florida?
Yeah. Hello?
Eli.
Hey.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Here with Rob McElhenney.
Hey, yo, where
Yeah.
are you? We're here.
Where the are you?
What do you mean? We're here. Where are you?
Virgil's, Times Square.
Virgil's.
What? Why?
Can you just?
What kind of piece of show is this? This wouldn't happen on Kimmel.
They're Virgils. They said they're at Virgils. They're Virgils.
In the city?
Yeah, we gotta go. Let's go.
man.
Let's go. Hurry.
I can't even understand
Yeah.
what he's talking about.
Cable access, man. Never again. Seriously, never again.
Did your publicist agree to this? I didn't.
No.
I thought it was. I say we leave.
Sorry we're late. I was on Wrexham time. Shaun had to get a hot dog. Hey, we made it. We're here.
Hey.
Wow. All right. Yeah, right on
I thought we
time.
said.
Yeah.
Wrexham time.
Yeah, it's hard to get a pedicab from New Jersey.
$1 short.
Hey,
Good.
how are you?
How you doing? Good to see you.
All right.
Good to see you. Oh, you guys are looking sharp.
Well, thank you very
dapper.
much.
Yeah. All right. Here we are. Hey, first episode. Welcome to the Eli Manning Show.
Season 2 right here. Here we go.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Reynolds, Rob McElhenney, of course. Shaun O'Hara with me.
We had to go biggie. Season
go
2.
big.
So we had to bring in the big guns.
Yeah.
You know, this is it's a football show, so we had to bring in some football owners, guys. The new owners of the Wrexham
Yeah.
FC. That's exciting. Did you
That's
think
right.
about buying something like a little closer? I mean, Wales. It's
Wales is not close.
It's not close, no.
I live on the East Coast, so for me it's a little easier than Rob, who lives on the West Coast. But yeah, I think about that often. It's no joke. It's planes, trains, and automobiles to get there.
Did you know it was going to be this much work owning a football team?
No, although we knew we were going to take it seriously, and we knew we would have to invest a lot of time, and it turns out a lot of money into the endeavor.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Here we are. So
Take us through like that whole process. Like, how did this even come about?
it started with Rob.
Yeah, I've been a massive Eagles fan. Go Birds, go Birds.
Edit that.
Sorry. Yeah,
He's a Jets fan. Don't worry.
I've been a massive Eagles fan my whole life, and actually all Philadelphia sports. Although I could never really play anything, and I tried. I was just a terrible athlete, but I always loved watching sports and just being a part of the community. And then a friend of mine said, look, you should really start looking into soccer and watching soccer because it's the biggest sport in the world. It's not as big in the United States, although it's growing. And there's such a global, passionate fan base.
Our plan is to take Wrexham from get them into the pyramid of English Football League and then move them all the way up eventually one day, who knows, to the Premier League. We'll see.
Have you given a pep talk to the team like before a game?
That would be a terrible idea.
No, we learned a very important lesson, and I think I learned it from Jerry Jones, which is not ever meeting Jerry Jones, just seeing Jerry Jones on TV. Stay out of the locker room.
Right.
Yeah.
Stay out of the locker room.
I'll tell you.
Jerry Jones, by the way, is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, thank you, Rob.
I'm
Thank
sure
you. I don't have access to outside information for my
The
bunker,
pep
so
talk has never won a football game, but it has lost many.
Right. Yes.
So that's the idea.
yeah.
exactly.
So
yeah,
there's a little pressure on
we
there.
stay the hell out of that. Also, these guys. One of the things that I think makes the show Welcome to Wrexham so riveting is that these players and certainly like this entire community, this is life and death. It genuinely feels like that. I mean, the players specifically, they're playing for their lives. They're not Premier League players in the sense that they have these multi-million-dollar contracts that they can lay back and, oh, look, if something happens, at least I got that. They're playing for their lives. So every match just has this kind of intensity unlike I think anything else I've ever seen in my entire life. And I think that extends to the community around it, and it certainly extends to us. I mean, I literally sleep at a perfect right angle in a silent scream now. I wish I'd never learned this sport. I mean, it genuinely has just taken over my life in both the best and the worst possible way.
This is a fun game. This is a
fun about this?
And it's been really fun to watch as Ryan really fell in love with the team and just with the sport in general, because I'm watching somebody like truly understand what it is that people love about sports. Because ultimately, what happens on the field, on the court, on the pitch, really doesn't matter as much to the audience or to the fans as much as the experience of who you're watching it with, your family members, your friends, the community of people, and then you get invested in your stories. And so it's essentially, you guys became characters on my TV.
3rd and 11, drops back, blitz on, heaves it left for Plaxico Burst, who makes the catch for a touchdown! And the Giants have won in overtime, and they come on the field in Bob Manning!
And I hated you. And the reason I hated you had nothing to do with you personally.
I love you too.
But because I love the Eagles, and I wanted the Eagles to win so desperately. And so it's just a story. And then, of course, you come off the field and you're great guys, and I don't harbor any actual animosity, but that's what's fun about it.
I caught a clip of, you're talking about the passion for the game, and this was, I think, maybe your first game that you attended as owners, and you guys were still learning the rules, right? And there was a goal that was scored, and instead of hugging your wife, you turned and hugged him, right?
Yeah.
Can Bromley hold out here under heavy pressure? Balcom with the save, but it's in the back of the net. They're celebrating up in the royal box.
Like celebrated together. So like you saw wife and said, no, I'm going to hug my guy. How did that go down?
Not great. I mean, not great. In the moment, it just felt like the right thing to do.
It still feels like the right thing to do. I know that's a controversial statement, but in that moment, there were like tens of thousands of people in Wembley Stadium, but all I saw was Rob.
Yeah. I just, I saw my wife. It was just instinctual. I don't know. I went right to him.
Yeah. And I held him and rocked him back and forth for a good 5 seconds before we found out that was offside and it didn't count.
It was not a goal.
Do you think being co-owners is like co-parenting? You think there's maybe some issues?
Actually, that's actually a great analogy. It is, in essence, a bit like that.
Do you have disagreements on stuff?
Well, no, not necessarily disagreements. We have different styles. You know, Rob gets fired up, and I'm like, you're out of control. But when he does that, like stuff happens, you know, we kind of the ball moves down the field proverbially. So I learn a lot from him in that regard. I tend to be a little bit more Canadian, a little bit more diplomatic about things. So like us kind of integrating each other has sort of helped us become a better sort of symbiotic unit as owners.
Also, Canadian fired up is like American slightly annoyed.
Yeah.
So
really, that's sort of,
How many glasses of gin does that take
I'm
to
an
get to
average
that?
Philadelphia or New Yorker, like walking around, and Ryan's like, calm down. I'm like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah. No,
Isn't this how we all relate to
I
the
was
world?
just whispering. I don't understand. Yeah.
Well, I saw what y'all were doing, and y'all were having so much fun that I actually went and bought ownership in a football team.
I've heard.
Yeah, it's the Gotham FC, but it's like 20 minutes away from my house.
Yeah.
That's so easier to get to. I can, you know.
So you're saying you're a lazy owner? Good.
Well,
good.
you know,
Good to know.
I want to be seen.
Yeah. We're
seem like
seen.
a
We
man.
just have
You
to,
seem like a man on the scene.
Yeah.
You like to hit the clubs?
Yeah, I love the club.
As two American football heroes, how do you guys explain the fact that your sport is called football?
Yes.
Well,
See, we can't call it soccer. We never call it soccer. We call it football.
Right, understood. So you've learned that.
There's two people on your team that put the ball to their foot.
Yeah.
Right.
Why is it called football?
You're a football fan.
I know.
You
It doesn't make any sense.
We didn't invent the name or the game. We just play it. We're football
fair.
players. We're
Gridiron's
meatheads.
good.
We're meatheads.
Yeah.
We don't, you know.
I think football, it does sound weird, but I think it's appropriate. When you think about NFL games, like for 59 minutes and 45 seconds, like all the athletes work on winning a football game. And then ultimately it comes down to 1 foot on a ball. It comes down to a kick more times than not.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they call it football.
I don't think that holds up, Sean.
Snap is good. Kick on its way. End over end. Does it have the distance? It is good! Lawrence Tynes has kicked the Giants to the Super Bowl.
Can we talk a little bit about football slang? All right.
Sure, yeah.
What is a squeaky bum time? That sounds like you know.
Sounds like something you did as a quarterback.
Yeah, it sounds like my hand has been near Sean's squeaky bum time a lot, and it's not good.
Well, for starters, it hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Secondly, and most importantly, I have no idea.
You don't know. That's
Squeaky bum time.
I think that's like it's the time when the time runs out, and you have the extra time, and you're up by 1, and the fans are just kind of get nervous in their seat.
So, all right, let's continue with the slang here. What is a gaffer?
Manager.
Yeah.
Oh, that was easy.
That's easy. What about a hairdryer treatment? Sean used to use the hairdryer. The hair's getting a little thin, so now he uses like a fan.
I think I used it too much.
Handmade fan. Just waves it a little
You're going to
bit.
want a hot oil treatment on that, Sean. Hollywood guys will help you with that.
I'm going to write that down.
Yeah.
But the hairdryer treatment is when you get yelled at by the gaffer.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know, like they played bad. He's spitting and yelling right in their face. I guess you
being yelled at by Phil Parkinson is on my bucket.
A lot of hot air in the in the hair.
I wonder if Tom Coughlin could yell with more obscenity. Was he was a loud guy, but he wasn't. Not a lot of obscenity.
A whole lot of curse words.
No, I mean, I think our nickname for him was Dyson.
We lost the game because of illegal procedure. Get your down.
Yeah, he gave the hair treatment a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I know the definition of this one, but I want to hear yours. What's a screamer?
This is great. Keep it PG.
Great goal.
Keep it
Just
PG.
a killer.
Keep it PG.
No, great goal.
You already talked about it a little bit, Rob. You're, football fan. Just like Wrexham's in the 5th tier over there. The Eagles, I think, are also in the 5th tier of the NFL. But
The
like,
BC Lions are killing it. Though,
yeah.
so.
Is that who you are? You're a BC
I
Lions?
grew up a BC Lions fan.
I thought you were a Packers fan. Though.
Well, I like the Packers in the NFL, but BC Lions have my heart. Back in the old days, Doug Flutie played there, Louis Bisaglia, all these guys. Yeah.
A lot of Flutie Flakes.
Yeah, Flutie Flakes all the time. Are you kidding me?
On our road to the Super Bowl, we went through your Packers. Actually, on both of them. One of them,
we appreciate that.
2007 season.
Welcome to Lambeau Field in Green Bay for the NFC Championship game. Second coldest game ever at Lambeau Field, -1 degree with a wind chill of -23.
It was negative 24 degrees.
Yeah.
Coffin's face has still got frostbite on it.
You didn't go to that,
You didn't
huh?
go. Where were you?
I don't know. 2007?
Yeah, you weren't a Packers fan then.
God, I don't know. I'm a lot younger than you guys, so I was probably watching My Little Pony at home and just hanging out.
I was in college when Van Wilder came out.
Yeah, you were filming Deadpool.
I was a husky kid for a 5-year-old, all right? Look, I'm not. Call it what you want.
Well, listen, the Packers are playing the Giants in London this year.
Yeah.
I think we might have to have a little wager of some sort. A gentleman's bet?
I'll take the under.
Take the under?
I'll bet you a social media post where one of us either has to do 10 push-ups or an atomic sit-up.
What's an atomic sit-up?
Ooh, I was hoping you would ask
Wow,
that.
what is that?
Do you want to show them or explain it?
I think we better explain it.
Okay, explain it. It's a really hard sit-up.
Yeah.
Like it's impossible to do, and it involves a blindfold, and you try to do it, and finally you think you can do it. On the last one, we rip the blindfold, and you come up, and your nose goes into Sean's.
Squeaky bum time.
Yeah, squeaky bum time.
Squeaky bum time, yeah.
It's like a squeaky bum time.
Wow.
So
It's a locker room play.
Which one do you want
Let me just say, thank God the Packers are playing you guys because they're going to win.
Choose wisely. Choose wisely.
I mean, my God, no, I'm going to take that. I'm going to go with the push-ups there.
good.
I think we got to up it.
That means you don't have
10
faith.
sounds
You don't have
very
faith in your
I
team.
don't know.
No.
It means that I don't want to send you a bill for my sports hernia. All right? That's why. Getting that Teflon match.
I think we got to go more than 10. I think
10
we got
is,
to. 10
please,
sounds.
come
I
on.
think 50, and you got to try to do it without
50
stopping.
nonstop.
50. You think you do 50 push-ups nonstop still?
You can take a break.
get soft
but you have
after
to,
you got out of the
You can
league?
break, but you have to stay
You can
extended.
break. Oh, look at him throwing in all
I'm
the
just helping you.
caveats
I'm
now.
helping you.
No,
You have a
please.
big
I work
social
in
media
show business.
following.
We are elite athletes
You
in
can edit
Hollywood.
this? Will you edit it? You can't edit.
100%.
Yeah, you got a whole marketing team. You could definitely do that.
You take an Avid editing machine and you do a fluid morph.
I get my 11-year-old filming me.
I could do these 50 push-ups over 10 weeks and you'd never know.
I think maybe we should do it right now. Like, get out of the way.
Oh, God.
All right, we got to have a little wager. Eagles-Giants game here. I'm not sure what week they play, but the first Giants-Eagles game, let's put a little something down. If the Giants win, you have to wear a Giants jersey and take a picture of it and post it on social media.
Okay.
And vice versa?
What's the flip side?
And vice versa, unless you have something else you want to offer. If
You got to eat a Philly cheesesteak.
the Eagles win, Yeah, I'll eat a Philly cheesesteak. That sounds like a great win.
First game or second?
First game. First game.
And if I win, you got to do your push-ups in a Wrexham AFC jersey.
Done.
You have to wear a Wrexham jersey and I also get to pick the ass whose face you're.
No, that was their deal. You want that? You want that was
No,
their.
I'm gonna pick somebody else.
Okay, all right.
And
All of those asses will be on FBI's most wanted list.
Yeah, a lot of squeaky bum
Maybe
time.
nasty.
coming.
Squeaky bum
So do I get to pick the home or the away? Because I'll take the home.
yes, I get to pick the ass. You get to pick the.
No, the
home or
jersey.
away.
Guys,
The
what are we
jersey.
talking about
I don't
still?
want to wear the green jersey.
I don't know.
Homes, aways, and
Your away
asses.
jersey is green, so that's why I was asking.
This year well, last year was green. This year it's blue.
How about fraternizing with the players? Like after a match, like you guys go down and like, hey, cheers, like let's bring something.
This is actually a really interesting thing because the players know this, and obviously we know this, but we don't make those kinds of personnel decisions. So when we're friends with the players, we talk to the players, we wish them well. We're okay with that because we're not those guys that are saying this guy's not cutting it, that guy's not cutting it. We'll ask questions a lot, but that's for the smarter people that understand this beautiful game.
And then when we were at Wembley, we went to a game and they lost the game. And we talked to David Beckham, who was there watching it with us, and we said,
Name dropping left and right.
should
over there.
we? Yeah.
These
It's a
guys.
sports show. I'm talking about athletes.
Yo, Bono told me it was rude to name drop.
And
Will Ferrell was also there, and we were so grossed out by his name dropping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Beckham said, yes, you should go down and talk to the players. So we did.
I think it sounds like the best version of parenting. You guys get all the rewards, you get to hang out with them, and zero discipline whatsoever.
Totally. No, really. For
It's
real.
like being grandparents.
But like this is the thing. I guess you guys might relate to this though. That locker room, if there's a loss, there's no
quiet.
like, but there's genuinely not even a giggle about, and it is like it feels like the end of the world.
It's like a death.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to go in there.
No.
All right, we're gonna play a little game. This is
Okay.
called Rob or Ryan. Not to be confused
God.
with
Wow.
Rob Ryan, which would be a totally different game because
Yeah,
y'all
that's
don't
a
look
whole
like Rob
Irish,
Ryan.
yeah.
And you don't know who Rob Ryan is. So that's even
Yeah,
better.
he's the
I know Rob
defensive
Ryan.
coordinator
Yeah.
and Rex, brother of Rex Ryan.
Yeah, so Rob Ryan,
everyone.
Wrexham. There's a lot of. I was very
I'm out.
confused.
Thanks, guys.
Good job.
Wordplay.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna ask you a couple questions, and you're gonna throw up the face of the person who more accurately describes who this person should be.
Okay.
First off, if you didn't have a beard in this, y'all look very similar.
You know, my kids say that. They're like, Rob looks more like your brother.
Y'all have
Ryan
to
than your
discuss
brothers.
like, hey, I'm growing the beard, you got to shave. I'm growing the hair out, you got to keep
If you
yours
watch
short.
the show, it's an odyssey of facial hair.
Exactly.
There's mustaches, beards.
But y'all-
Every
y'all
morning
had
we're
it
like,
at the same
who
time.
gets the stilts?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
today he got them. Later tomorrow I'll get them.
How many
Season
times
two-
do they call you Ryan and you Rob over
That happens a little bit. In season
Over
2,
there.
Rob grows his eyebrows out, and it's insane. It's like a cephalopagus thing
You
he's
have a
doing.
little
It's
Matt LaFleur
wild.
going with the brows.
Oh, yeah?
Wow. All right, here we go.
take that.
All right, first question. Rob or Ryan? Who's more likely to punch a water cooler after a tough loss? Who's that? Oh, that's it. Yeah, we already talked about that.
Sure.
A lot of anger.
For sure.
A lot of anger.
100%, yeah.
All right, between the two of you,
Wait, passion,
Passion.
not anger.
Passion. Sorry.
Yeah, I chose my words carefully. You didn't. though, so. Yeah, so he's about to punch. You will lose if you
Fine,
punch him.
yeah, I'm not getting
You
the
will lose.
bird,
I'm not gonna punch
so-
anybody.
No.
In this
it's
facility.
coming.
all right, passion when it comes to food. Which one of you is more likely to send an entree back at a restaurant?
Oh, I'm going with you because I might be.
I would never do that.
I don't really do that.
I don't feel like you would do that either.
All right.
I was with someone recently when they tried the wine, you know, the thing where they pour a little wine and they're like, no. And I was like, oh my God, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. You did not just send that back. Yeah, they were fine with it. They're like, yeah, it's not good.
I've been with somebody that has done that before too.
I've never done that. Never done
I don't care if it
Yeah.
Can you
tastes
send
like
that?
right out of
I'm
the
going to
bottle.
drink that.
Can you send back boxed wine?
No, but you can order it.
All right, Rob or Ryan, who's more likely to speak with an English accent at random times throughout the day?
What? I mean, I have a Canadian accent, so
I think
there
you-
are similar, you know, I think yeah.
so.
I'm guessing you could probably do it better.
You can do it. You're better.
All right, let's talk about speaking Welsh. Who is better at speaking Welsh? Picked it up right away?
No, I don't think anybody can pick it up right away.
really
It's-
difficult
it's
language
a beautiful
to learn.
language, but it's
Yeah.
it's ancient. It's very difficult.
A lot of
to speak.
vowels, I feel like.
And it's growing. People are,
Yeah.
it's a growing language.
It's a growing language.
Yep, absolutely.
And where is it growing?
Well, in Wales.
In the country of Wales.
That's good. I'm glad more people in Wales are speaking.
Milwaukee, I thought it was pronounced, right?
All right, Robert Ryan. All right, Wrexham has made it all the way to your final league, and your goalie just went down. One of you has to fill in. Who gives you the better chance to win?
Oh, really?
Oh, not even close.
I would
That wingspan?
Come on, you're tall. You got it.
I don't know. I'm bigger.
Yeah, you're
so
bigger.
I can cover a little more surface area.
Buddy, I don't think I
Would you
can
be
get to the
nervous, you think?
crossbar.
I would be the first goalie in history to use another human as a shield. That would be Rob.
How many balls off the hands as opposed to the face? Like
Watch the
goalie?
face, guys. Show me.
Can't touch that.
No,
Right?
You're wearing one of the masks, like the basketball players.
I'd be
wear,
wearing
like,
a full
face mask thing.
Rydell football helmet.
You'd be wearing your
That's
Deadpool
what
mask.
Yeah, exactly.
there you go.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Robert Ryan. Who's more likely to get a Wrexham tattoo?
All right. I would totally get a Wrexham.
Yeah.
Oh, you better say that.
I think I would get it.
Both of you better say that.
Yeah,
I don't think you're gonna get one, but I think you
No,
gotta say
I
it.
would totally get a Wrexham tattoo.
Where?
I don't. At this point, who cares? I'm
No,
like
it's
in my
very
mid
important.
40s.
I know
Like
where. I care where.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, the perineum or perineum? How do you say it? Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere painful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd get it across my heart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I'd be the first person to have my thorax tattooed.
Oh.
I think. Just open me up and get in there. Yep.
Inside out.
Last question, Robert
Got
Ryan. Who are the two best owners in all of English football?
Two best owners in all of
For you.
English
This is
football.
like for you.
Well,
I'm gonna take us.
Yes,
We're in-
yes,
well, we're in
yes.
the-
It's a setup, right?
We love our community.
Go.
Yeah.
That's how you play Rob or Ryan, right? This game's gonna take off.
Yeah.
We got Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney. We got to welcome the Wrexham, the new show. Good luck with everything. Thank y'all for coming on.
Thank
a lot
you.
of fun. Good luck with everything. Hey Giants fans, Eli Manning here. Want to see more videos? Subscribe now to the Giants YouTube channel.